What is up, guys and gals, and welcome back to Stanswich and episode number 21 of the Factory Simulator playthrough. Today's goal is just to make a bunch of money, buy a bunch of machines, and make even more money from that. It's pretty much always been the goal, and yeah, I thought this was the tundra, so I started driving away and then I realized it's the desert, which is perfect, because osmium's up there, and osmium's the best thing to get right now. But yeah, just getting money from getting materials and upgrading and just buying more stuff. I guess next thing we need is a gear press, which is 450 quintillion, which is quite a bit, but you know, we should be able to get that relatively easily, hopefully. We'll see. But I don't know how much like a full stack of osmium is going to get us. We'll have to see. Hopefully it's plenty, I guess. But yeah, head on up here. Hopefully my frame rate wants to cooperate. But we're making plenty of passive income right now compared to what we were making earlier. We did get that, I guess, upgrade last video, and I also want to make sure I'm not using anything that I could be using. I don't think I saw anything. So I think we're at full money making capacity as of right now, but you know, just getting the money we need for these new machines is gonna be the most fun part. I think the alloy smelter was like 900 quintillion, or 800, okay. Still a lot. But it makes these interestingly named ingots they can do some nice stuff with and make a lot of money with. But it'll take a second for us to get there. Maybe, I wonder if maybe it'd be more worth it to just go straight for the alloy smelter. It is almost double the price of the gear press, but it does give a nice reward and we'll be making money a lot faster. So I don't know, we'll have to see how much like this haul gets us when we return with it and drop it off in our assembly line, put it through the crusher, the induction furnace, and then the extruder. I'm hoping it'll make plenty of money, probably like 3-4 quintillion a stack, hopefully. Maybe more. I don't know how much this stuff upgrades. I'm gonna pick this up, and then head back down the hill, and then head back to the base. I can probably make 4 trips to this area in this video. My editing skills, or not editing skills, my editing capabilities are kind of disadvantaged right now, because I don't have access to what I was using before. There's like a light version of what I was using before, and I was looking at that before making this video, and it looks like it has, I don't know, maybe some capabilities close to what I was using before, but I don't know if it has like the speed up ability and all that, because that's like the main thing. I think it would have it. I think it has that type of stuff, like at least the basic stuff, so I could do it, but we don't need that yet. Maybe like next episode we need like a time-lapse thing, just because I think the amount of money and stuff we need this video is within grasp, but after that, we might have to be saving up some money because these things get expensive real quick. Like the assembler. Does this regular assembler cost 5 sextillion? And yeah, it's a huge jump from 800 quintillion, which is the previous thing. Hop right here. Come on. Let's see how much that's worth. Ooh, 5 quintillion. That's a lot. Okay. Or close to 5. My boy's like glitching out right here. Hopefully this stuff's going through fine. Yeah, it is. We're making some moolah right now. And that's all that. I wonder something real quick. I want to look at something. Because we have a press and we also have an extruder. I'm assuming the osmium wire, yeah, is definitely worth more than the plates are. Okay, just wanted to double check that. So, let me do some math on my phone real quick. We got, what, 13 stacks that we can hold in our vehicle times 4.91. That's 63.83 quintillion per haul. Which isn't a lot, but it's still quite a bit. And then making the nice passive money. I think I said 63.83 times 4. It's 255,000 or 255 quintillion. So that paired up with our passive income, I think we can afford at least the gear press this video, and that'll definitely help our income even more. We're getting almost to the point where our production is worth, or what we're producing is worth 1 quintillion apiece. We're still in the quadrillion range, but we're getting there slowly. And definitely if we get that alloy smelter, we'll be a lot closer. The double alloy smelter, whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Yeah, just the alloy smelter, I guess. I guess the alloy part of it insinuates that it's double, because alloys are combinations of like 2 or 3 or 2 or more metals, I guess. Got that one filled, that one's in progress. If you notice, I'm not like going after every single piece of osmium in the area. I'm just more of going for speed and efficiency. So just whichever ones are kind of in front of me, close enough they don't have to drive in circles to get to. These are nicely dense, or nice and densely packed though, so it's very easy to get to. And mine. I've been talking about starting my Minecraft or a Minecraft series for a day or 2 now, and I've been thinking about it too for longer, but I just haven't, I don't know, put aside the time to do it. I have time to like start it, but I don't know, I've just been not super motivated to do it. Like I want to do it, but not enough apparently for me to have already done it. If that makes sense. I've also been busy kind of doing my own thing. Like, yeah, I do have the free time, like I said, but I'm also been kind of busy. And also, currently, right now, my parents are visiting me. And so I'm just spending time with them instead, so it's also a thing that's taking up my time. But maybe later today. I'm gonna go biking, after my math class, which is at like 1:30, or I'll be biking around like 2. And I hope it's not too hot outside, because here in Texas, it's been insanely hot these past few days. It was like past week actually. The temperature jumped from like the 80s to like the upper to mid to upper 90s this past week, just all of a sudden. Like it was like high time for it. It was very due and expected, but I don't know. Just wish. I always gotta wish that the weather stays cooler for a bit longer. And especially in Texas, but eventually it just gets to the point where it's unbearable almost. And you leave your car for a few minutes, come back to it after like running into a store, and it's already just toasting in there. If y'all live in Texas and watch these videos, you know what I'm talking about. Or even anywhere that's really hot. But yeah, it's also been really humid because it's been raining a lot on top of the heat, so that also makes it worse, the humid heat rather than the dry heat. Texting a friend real quick. And there we go. I'm done with that. Let's see. So we should hit 300 quintillion with this little haul. Dropping it off. There we go. That's a bunch of money. Let's go. Broke $300 quintillion and broke the global economy. But yeah, we're definitely make the goal with our passive income of the 450 quintillion. Then we'll do a little bit of a, what's it called? I'm blanking so hard. A little bit of a redesign. I wonder what's better as far as the between these two, like in the long run, which one we'll need for the ultimate setup using the triple assemblers and all that stuff. I need to look into that kind of. I actually don't know if either of them are needed. I think honestly there wasn't much that goes into that besides the actual assemblers themselves. I remember you need like 2 triple assemblers, I think, or you need multiple of one of the assemblers. I think it was like the single or the triple. I don't think you needed multiple double assemblers. But yeah. I also can't believe we're on episode 21 of this playthrough. We've made so much progress. I was like going back and looking at my videos for like the titles just to make sure I'm not like copying titles for some of them, and looking at like the second video or the first video actually, I think, and just having like K for 1,000, not even being like a million yet, and now we're at quintillion, which is way beyond a million and where we were not too long ago. Since each video is 20 minutes long, give or take a bit. We've only been playing this game for like 7-8 hours, in just the progress we've made. So like I wonder how much progress you can make if you just spent one day just like if you could just like get to where I did if you just grinded for a whole day. Granted, some of those episodes were sped up, so there were parts of it where I was just waiting there doing nothing, so that would factor into probably closer to like 12 hours, 11 hours. So I guess it is quite a bit longer, but I feel like if you just hopped on here at like 8 in the morning and played, you could get to where I'm at if you just kept playing and didn't really take any breaks. Granted, wouldn't recommend that at all. You should recommend taking breaks and going outside and doing something instead, but if you really wanted to, you could catch up pretty quickly. Also, if you do want to catch up, you have to be active and going down into the mines and completing the quests and all this stuff. So yeah, there would be times though where you're just not doing anything, so I guess when you're just chilling waiting for money to pile up, you can go do stuff. How did I already fill up the backpack? What the heck? I had 29 in here, so I had one more slot, and then like I feel like my backpack was instantly filled. I don't know if my backpack already was being filled up for some reason beforehand, but that was kind of strange. Also, I noticed I went to like the group page for Gaming Glove Studios, which is a group that made this game, and they had some things like laid out for future goals. It's like about like vehicle customization, like splitters, um, unloaders, which I was talking about I think in last video, how if you could like drive up to it or just unload your vehicle. I think that was also in the plans, like decorations and other things that would definitely make the game a bit better and easier to use and all that stuff. Okay. Drop this all off and then make one more quick trip. And there we go. Nope, wrong seat. Make a good time though. This video's probably gonna be a bit longer than 20 minutes, but not too long, hopefully. And then I gotta go to class after this. I'm not cutting it as close as I was the other day when it was like 11:55 when I did my video and I had class at noon. 5 minutes later, I'll be I have a lot more time today. Giving myself a lot more slack and free time. Trying to think of something to talk about. We're almost to the goal though. I'm not gonna buy it though till I get back, even though I'll have enough money like while I'm out here mining, just to double check and see what I'll need for the final factory and what'll be the most useful. Also, like what I can integrate into what we already have the best, because I think one of the things uses plates and then one of the things uses like wire, maybe. Or maybe they both use plates, but I think the input for one of them is different than the other, so I need to figure out with what I already have what will work best with that, plus what will work best with what I need in the future. So need to do some quick investigating into the shop to see everything. I wish I had this like a straight information panel and there's like a flow chart maybe that they had of like this goes into this and this and that. Maybe it's like discover things too. It like fills out as you make it, but actually never mind. I like to just see it beforehand. Just have like a recipe book of if I want to make this thing, you know, you have to go through all these steps. But I don't know how hard that would be. That would just take a little bit of time, probably in like Photoshop or Illustrator. But I could do it for him, but I don't have access to Illustrator right now. It'd be a fun little thing. Make a bunch of flow charts that you can just scroll through. Also need to figure out when I'm gonna make that like guide video of showing where all the ores are at, because I need to do that soon. But I need to make sure I have like the editing capabilities so I could speed it up so you're not watching me drive literally everywhere in like just, you know, current time. That would take forever. And be able to voice it over too, so I can just talk about where I'm heading, what I'm doing, all that stuff, and give more guidance. So need to do some tests with the editor that I have access to right now, and then go from there. Almost filled up though on one last batch, and then back to the base. Let me double check, and yeah, heading back. Maybe we can do some investigating right now. We'll wait till we're back, not driving around. We'll have enough to buy either thing. Could also just save up for the alloy smelter and get that next video. I think that might be the move. We'll see. Because this thing is making a lot of money. Almost right into that tree. Compared to these two, it makes double the amount of money. It also costs almost double the amount of money, but I think it might be more useful in the long run. So, might have just been a mining episode, quote unquote. But let's see. So, okay, so trimetal reactor is the final goal. That's like what we want to make. So you need elite energy core, you need a dual assembler for that. Elite energy core, you need advanced energy core. So it was 2 dual assemblers, I was wrong. And so you need 2 of these. And you need trimetal plate, which you get from this, and then putting it through the press. And the concentrated energy gem, which you get through an energy concentrator after putting it through a laser cutter. So then you make the advanced energy core, and then you combine that with a composite plate. How do you get a composite plate? What the heck? Oh, okay. Oh, you need 3 of these things then, jeez. You need pressurized reinforced wood and reinforced osmium plate. How do you get a reinforced osmium plate? Is that for the single assembler maybe? Yep. Holy crud. I don't even know how you have to make... This is gonna be so much stuff we gotta buy. Wow. Be expensive. I just start making a list of how much stuff I'm gonna need. Okay, so found the kind of the back end of this. That's just the energy core. Trimetal core and trimetal mechanism I think are easier to make. So you need the triple alloy smelter, then you need to get the trimetal ingot, and then you need the mechanism and the screw. And that is just, I think, through the single. Trimetal mechanism, trimetal screw. So you need to put it through the smelter, and then you need to put it through the gear and the extruder. And then send it to one of these, and then send it to the triple assembler, and that's it. And I say that's it very, I don't know, oddly, because there's a lot more than just quote unquote that's it. So, yeah. Is this new? Hold up. I don't remember dual assemblers being a tier 2. Unless it was, but... Was it? No, I guess it was. Never mind. Just don't remember that. But yeah. It's a lot of money for these things, and we're going to start off at the regular assemblers and then hopefully move up to the advanced ones, and then, you know, make money from there. But we got our goals laid out for us. Like I said, I'm not going to buy anything yet, so this is just kind of a mining episode. But yeah, I don't really have the time to speed it up and make one of those types of videos and have everything in this one video, but yeah, sadly I don't have that ability and don't have the time for that. So got to end the video here, but for sure next video we will be getting the alloy smelter up and running, and hopefully our profits absolutely skyrocket, because we'll be starting making quintillions at a time instead of, you know, like a quarter of a quadrillion. So yeah, with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed this, and I will catch y'all next time. So peace out.